Today, we're digging into the world of hyper-affordable fashion. We're asking a pretty critical question. Is that shiny online storefront hiding some serious problems?
Exactly.
We're doing a deep dive on Shecurve.com. They're a budget retailer specializing in things like comfort wear, shapewear, and all that trendy apparel you see online.
And when you look at these fast-growing sites, you really can't just trust the marketing. Our mission today is to look right underneath the surface.
To see what's actually there.
Yeah, to verify their operational stability and really figure out the actual risk for you, the consumer. We're asking if the business reality matches up with the glamorous claims they make.
Right. And a big focus for us is going to be on transparency.
Especially policy transparency.
So let's start with the good signs, the things that suggest a serious business effort. For instance, they have a huge social media footprint.
Huge.
It's something like 275,000 followers on Facebook alone. That suggests a real audience, some real visibility.
And visibility is one thing, but stability is another. What's interesting to me is that the website has been up and running since 2023.
So over 2 years.
Exactly. And in the very volatile world of budget e-commerce, that length of time, it usually signals some degree of commitment.
But wait, I have to ask, can't you just buy engagement now? Is a high follower count still a true signal of trust? Or is it just a really good marketing campaign?
That's the core challenge, isn't it? The appearance of legitimacy is very, very strong. They give you multiple ways to contact them.
Like what?
An email, a phone number, even a physical address, and live chat support. I mean, that many options usually boosts their credibility right out of the gate.
It makes it seem like they want to be reachable.
Right. And their marketing is all about inclusivity, emphasizing outfits that flatter different body shapes. They are definitely presenting themselves as a professional operation.
Okay, but a professional storefront doesn't always mean a smooth operation. Let's look past the glossy website for a second, because this is where the story starts to fracture.
It really does.
Yeah. The reviews on their own site are, of course, glowing. But external platforms, they paint a very different picture. A 3.2-star average rating from over 2,400 reviews. That's a huge disconnect.
A huge gap. And we found some pretty concerning discussions on places like Reddit. When we put all of those external reviews together, a very clear pattern started to emerge.
And what was that?
What's fascinating is that most of the negative feedback wasn't about the product quality. People generally seem to like the clothes they got.
So it wasn't the fashion itself.
No, it was all about the painful, frustrating post-purchase logistics, the stuff that happens after you pay.
Okay, so the problem isn't the product, it's the fine print. You used the term operational friction earlier. Can you break down what that actually means here?
Yeah, operational friction basically means the company has made it incredibly easy to buy something, but incredibly difficult to deal with any problems afterwards. They treat the return process like a cost they want to avoid.
So what does that look like for Shecurve customers?
It translates into very specific complaints. We saw customers reporting they were denied full refunds, or they faced these surprisingly high return shipping costs.
And slow communication, right?
Yes, slow, really unclear communication about how the return and refund process even works.
And this is a key point. Some customers said the return address they were given was overseas, even if the package came from somewhere domestic.
Precisely.
I mean, if I buy a $40 dress and then it costs me $35 just to ship it back to China, that's not really a refund, is it?
It's not a viable refund at all. And that overseas return address is often the key to the whole friction model. The business is basically counting on the customer doing the math and deciding it's just not worth the trouble.
It's like a hidden tax on budget shopping.
It is.
So what does this all mean for you, the shopper? The data suggests that Shecurve is an established, active company. It's not a short-lived scam.
No, it's a real business.
But they seem to have engineered a very complex, high-friction customer experience, specifically around returns and refunds.
Which really raises an important question. How closely do you need to read the policies before you buy? Our analysis frames this as a necessary step for consumer protection. And just a reminder, this is educational commentary. We're analyzing their business model. This is not financial or purchasing advice.
So if you're thinking about shopping there, the final takeaway seems simple. Don't just read the policy. Scrutinize it.
Look for vague language around things like denied full refunds.
And pay close attention if the return address doesn't seem to match where the item came from. That's a huge red flag for a costly, complex return process.
Knowing where that friction point is, that's the key to minimizing your risk.
So here's something to think about. Next time you're shopping online, How much is the convenience of that low price really worth, compared to peace of mind of a hassle-free refund? Something to consider as you explore the world of budget fashion.